This is the top 10 Ultraman songs, or at least my top 10 Ultraman themes. This would be not only openings but also endings, because sometimes the endings are better than the openings, specifically in ones that you wouldn't see coming. So I would go with number 10. Number 10 and number 9 specifically, kind of the same, I just prefer one over the other. Number 10 is Taiga. I like this song for the idea of it's energetic. It very much feels like it's pumping you on for a show that in the end was kind of boring. And it came to a point that even Taro didn't give a shit about the show, that he barely shows up. He shows up in like episode, I think, 0? I don't even remember him coming in episode 1. But it's Taiga's time, but yeah, I don't know. I legitimately like this song. It made me feel pumped up each and every time that I've watched every episode. And it's fun. It's legitimately is. And having the Ultraman, having the actor that, the voice actor for Ultraman, Taiga, sing the song is kind of a plus point. It's like 1 point more for me. Number 9, Rube. It's basically the same reason why I like Taiga. It's a show that I kind of don't really have a full-on opinion about, because I really like the first half of Rube. The second half kind of dropped off, and I think it's mainly because they didn't really try to make the villain really a villain, and they tried to kind of redeem it, and I didn't really like it. It's like, or make it a villain or not, just my opinion. But I really like the singer. The singer also performed the SSS Daizenon theme, and I cannot just stop hearing it perfect in my head and hands, and it's those two songs are really great. So yeah. Number 8, the first genre theme of the list, 80. 80 feels like the 80s. If you would let a person hear that song and ask him where this song was made, when it was made, they're like, 80s, yup. Very disco-y, very funky, legitimately fun. He is Ultraman 80, he came to us from a star. Number 7, Brave Love and Tiga. This, in my opinion, is going to be probably the most controversial take of the entire thing. I don't like Take Me Higher. I think Take Me Higher is supremely overrated. I think I prefer, at least if I need to choose a Take Me Higher, it's probably the Columbia cover. It's a lot better. I'm sorry. And I really want just like original version, or if there is a movie version, have that. But it's I can't choose covers that happen because of Johnny's, or specifically an agency, specifically Johnny's, cannot release a V6 song without Tsuburaya giving them a kajillion yen. I don't know how much they request, but I probably believe it's a kajillion yen. But yeah, Brave Love and Tiga, I love it. I love when I get to read the lyrics of it. It's legitimately a great song. And it's like, oh, strength is not being strong. It's actually about not fighting alone. It's fighting as one kind of unit. It's great. I love it. Please, just listen to Brave Love and Tiga. It's a great song. A lot better than Take Me Higher. Number 6, the second, and kind of weirdly the last Showa theme, Leo. I really liked Leo. Leo is actually one of the first seasons of Ultraman that I watched, one of the first Showa Ultraman that I watched, and it's purely because of the song. And I remember listening to the 21st century version and really liking it, and listening to the original and really liking it, and listening to Ultraman The Rocks and really liking it. And it's such a fun song. Please please watch Leo. It's a great show. It's kind of representing a time in Japan that's kind of more interesting about it. How much it's slightly darker, and Seven just get his ankle broken, and it's kind of weird. I didn't expect that, I can tell you that. And also Leo has a gun that's in a shape of a key. Tell you the truth, it's a key that can shoot. And Astra is there for like 16 minutes. So that's great. We're coming in to the top 5, and that is going to be very fun because nobody talks about Ultraman Max. It's kind of upsetting that nobody talks about Ultraman Max because it's such a great. No, first of all, it's such a great season because from kind of like, okay, you have Nexus being like super dark and super dark for, you know, other Ultra shows, at least in the Heisei era, and then you have Cosmos that's being kind of super long and kind of boring. You have Max being really fun and energetic, and nobody really talks about Max as much. And his theme just fit the series. It's not like a Rube or a Taiga situation that the song really hypes you up and the season kind of drops off. Like the season and the song and the opening match so perfectly, and it's so great. And I hope, specifically with the 10th anniversary special that happened like a couple of days ago, Max is finally going to get his overdue. Like, oh my god, he is so great. And I remember just seeing him in Ultraman X and just getting like hyped up, and it's great. I can talk about Max for a long time, but I'm not going to. Okay, here comes my pretty much second controversial take. Check my name, Ultraman Z. It's a great song. Like, just the opening is so cool. The way that he just carries out the Z for like 10 seconds. It's great. The entire song feels so good. It's the best song from the Reiwa era yet. But check my name, Ultraman Z. Oh, it's so good. Like, I don't need to explain it. I don't need to. It's vernacular. Everybody knows about it. So go listen to Ultraman Z again. Go rewatch the season. Screw it. It's a great season. Number 3. This is going to be kind of interesting because I put both of Ultraman and Nexus's themes, being a Blue Fruit, I think? Yeah, Blue Fruit and Hero. I put them together specifically because I believe very much one is a sequel to another. You can feel there is a story being told. One talks about being a hero and what a hero should do, and the second opening really talks about the consequences of being a hero. One talks about, oh, I want to look cool to be a hero. The second one, oh, to be a hero, with being a hero comes in great, not only great responsibility but also great casualties and being people around you or even you getting hurt. It's great. Both of the songs they are really cool for the idea of they just used an acoustic guitar. It's really great. So go watch Nexus. Maybe Mill Creek would release Nexus, maybe for Max, but I probably see them releasing Max because of the 10th anniversary. I don't know, but go watch Nexus. Well, number 2, the top 2, Unite from Ultraman X. It's, in my opinion, and it should be everybody's opinion, Unite is better than Ultraman X. That should have been the opening. It was so obvious. They used it in the final showdown, in the final episode. It made so much sense. and it's such a catchy ass theme. It's so catchy. And here's the thing, like endings in Ultraman sometimes they're not that good, but this one is the difference maker. And also listen to the movie version. The movie version is even better because they brought in Project DMM, and it's great. I can gush about it forever, but I can't. It will be an hour-long thing. I don't want to. Number 1, Ultraman Dyna's ending. It's so good, and it's so annoying that they like after the episode they kind of put the song into the series. They replaced it with Ultra High, a song that's like, yeah, it's good, but it's not as good as the original. This is the first one. Like this song specifically, not only listening to it but reading the lyrics, it's so good. It's so good. It's, talking about a hero that wants to protect everybody's dream and wants to protect the sky, and how much it's important for him to do that. It's so good. And each and every version that you would listen to that song is great. There is a theme on the Ultraman Saga soundtrack that's actually being performed by Shinasuka, and also he has a version of it on one of his kind of solo albums. That's also really great. So yeah, that's kind of my list. I know my list is... I don't know how much controversy I'm going to cause with that list, but it's really great. Like, listen to all of the songs on that list, and listen to the lyrics, and read them. If you know Japanese, listen to them, great. If you don't, read the lyrics. Some of them are really great, some of them just sound good, because sometimes music is just beeps and boops. So yeah, thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel. Have a great one.